The boat is an amazing tool to access remote mountains. You can go to places that you can't get to any other way.
Within 20 minutes, we're in pretty rough water. Literally off the Zodiac onto the couloir wall. And it was sustained 40 degrees all the way to the summit.
Looking down on top of them like this is a unique perspective. This is gorgeous.
Feels huge here. Everywhere you look, there's more islands, more water. It's really stark. Just to be in a place that's so wild is a pretty cool feeling. For me, it's the journey. I mean, you're cruising around on a boat in the Arctic, just crazy.
As it so often happens, at least recently for me on trips, the skies cleared. We had absolutely crystal clear, beautiful weather. Well, we're just kind of getting organized with our gear and finally have a sunny day after a few stormy days.
Finally, we got these sunny skies, but at the same time, with that sun came a really extreme warmth. We actually hit like a really big avalanche cycle because of the solar radiation.
Yeah, so there's definitely a little avalanche problem on this slope, but obviously all around us. I mean, there's natural activity, right, on pretty much every aspect. Upon isolating a column to do a test, the column broke. As soon as I had it isolated, it just popped out on its own. But I think we could probably find some really good skiing in couloirs and supported slopes.
I'm glad we came up here, but it seems like the high north-facing couloirs is where it's at.
I agree. When it comes to the skiing up here, you can't have an accident up here. It's just too remote. As the sun sort of changed aspect, temperatures started heating up. You all right?
Yeah, James, we just had a pretty big avalanche over here. Come down our couloir. It was class 2. It was massive and moving fast. It came from the upper slope, so.
We are pulling the plug on this thing. There's still a lot more snow hanging up there.
Absolutely not complaining. I feel quite lucky that we saw it and ducked behind the rock.
Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. That thing would have been ugly.
It was big and it was potentially fatal. That stuff's scary. We were fortunate that we were able to get out of the way. As we left that zone, we noticed that literally every aspect had slid that day.
There's a finite amount of time left, and there's an amount of productivity we'd like to accomplish. And I think that's best done by staying here for longer.
It's worth exploring more here rather than going somewhere else.
There's actually several mountains in that area that you can access. And you have a very, very good view over the west coast.
If we come across the polar bear that's been stalking us, we've seen the tracks everywhere. It's been following Pondella because he's very stinky.
I'm gonna see the polar bear before Steinwell tomorrow.
If you see a polar bear on land, dude, you are gonna...
I'm just gonna start skating faster than anyone else in the group. Fine.
It's one of those unique trips that comes along only so often. I'm at this age where I feel like the cards are really in my hand. Moving forward, this is exactly the type of trip that I want to do. There's a sense of adventure to trips like this. Constantly learning every single day from everyone that I'm around. And all three of these people are people who I view as almost like older brothers and older sisters. Exploration is like that theme. For me, exploring the people that I'm with is just as important as exploring these new places.
Nice job. Way to go.
That was awesome. It was nice down below.
Boy, yeah, the top wasn't so awesome.
No. So fun up there. Climbing around on the rocks. I've never really done that before. It was awesome.
Exploring on skis has been something I've been super excited about because it's amazing how far you can go. I was blown away on how much skiable terrain is here, and it was more than I ever could imagine. We've only touched the tip of the iceberg at this point. I think for everyone in the group, it was kind of why they came here.
When we got up on this pass and we could see, you know, the fjord on one side and the ocean on the other, it was like being in the middle of a desert almost. It was just so wide open and so peaceful and quiet. At that point, I was just reflecting. It was just like, it's not really about getting that 5-star action shot, you know, it's just about the experience of being out here.
This is one of the most incredible views I've ever seen in my whole life. A lot of times when we're out filming in other places in the world, we're looking for the gnarliest lines, the heaviest terrain, you know, big airs. But up here, it's not really about that. It's more about finding beautiful lines in incredible locations. To me, that's discovery, that's adventure. That's why we do it.
Yep.
Awesome climbing, awesome skiing, and the most like ridiculously beautiful day. Top 10, top 3, I don't know. This is so awesome. The fact that we're all coming home in one piece and we discovered this amazing new part of the world, that's why we came up here. 14ers project in a nutshell was my attempt to climb and ski all 54 of Colorado's 14,000-foot peaks.
When you finish something like that, it's only natural to start looking for what's next. They call it the Centennials.
It was going to be risky.
It's the 100 tallest mountains in the state.
That's a full rope length. Another summit, 13,800, 13,200, 13,900 footers. You're going up there.
You go way up there.
Way, way, way over there. We're gonna go skiing down there. Yeah! This is what it's all about, people!